Thank you guys so much for watching Excellent Adventures. This episode is brought to you by the NYU Game Center, as well as the Evo Scholarship, which is open right now if you want to apply to study game design at NYU. They're offering a full tuition scholarship for both undergraduate and graduate level students that want to study. And the application window is closing soon, James Chen.
That's right. You've only got till January 5th of 2018, so there's only just a few more days. So try to get your application in right now. There's a lot of money available for people, especially in 2015. Daigo took his second place Capcom earnings and donated the entire thing to this. So you definitely do not want to miss out on your chance to get a nice education in game design.
Yeah. So if you want any more information, if you're really interested in pursuing a career in game design, whether or not you're undergrad or graduate, you can find more information at gamecenter.nyu.edu/evo. So hurry up.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, God.
Don't you drop that. She had me stunned too.
Make her pay, James. Ooh, no mercy. There is no escape from the wrath of JC Hensor. Welcome back, everybody, to Excellent Adventures. We are joining this battle already in progress. We got James Chen and Sherryjenix here holding it down. Fighting Menat.
Yes.
You, Sherry, you know a little thing or two about Menat.
Menat. That's what I call her. I don't know. It just sounds better that way to me.
I believe you cosplayed her.
I did on my birthday, technically during Canada Cup. Yeah.
How was that?
It was pretty fun. It was my first time cosplaying, and when I came up, well, when she was first released, I was like, okay, I want to cosplay her. But
you were you're a player who had not cosplayed before.
Yeah.
And then what was the catalyst that made you want to?
It was because her orb floats.
Orb floats. How did you pull that off cosplay-wise?
I saw that.
Yeah. It's
We're
so
gonna
obviously.
cut in an image of Sherry's Instagram.
I have a video, dude.
Oh shit! James Chen's getting the videos in the DMs.
Yeah, like obviously the basic answer would be magnets.
Magnets?
Yes.
Wait, you made the orb float with magnets?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, explain it to me.
So it was really cool. So
I mean, you have an engineering degree.
Physics.
A physics degree. Sorry, physics. I'm sorry. I don't. We went to the same school. I just assume everybody that went to Cal Poly was engineering.
I was originally mechanical engineering.
Okay, see, all right.
No, but I switched to physics.
Whatever, dude. I wasn't wrong. I just wasn't totally right. So you started at mechanical engineering, and then you were like, this is not for
such
me.
an idiot.
It was very boring. A lot more boring than I thought it would be.
My mashing uppercut failed. There was a hole in the combo and I didn't. I wanted to mash an uppercut to be a jerk and it didn't work, so all right.
It's okay, James. There's new round, new mashing.
I messed up my stun combo. Sad face.
Wait, so mechanical engineering was boring and physics was more exciting?
Yeah. So.
We're gonna need a fact check on that one.
No, it's facts. because I've been through it. I have experienced it myself. So to me, engineering is still very interesting because it's science, but I feel like it's you have to think inside the box. Because when I took those classes, it was like vector statics, vector dynamics, and then tensile strength, whatever. Just calculations all day about material and what you can and cannot do with trusses and those type of things. But with physics, we took different classes. Like I took astrophysics, there's nuclear physics, there's optics, I don't know if I said thermal physics yet, and there's a quantum theory, quantum mechanics. So when you take all these different classes, it gives you you learn more about the world, and it's just much more than just sitting there in classes making calculations about like how to build a bridge or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both sound about equally as
Exciting.
Yeah, equally as exciting.
Astrophysics
The blank face right now.
Astrophysics is very interesting. Quantum mechanics is also actually, most of our CPU processors, like Intel, uses quantum mechanics to get it to their speeds that they use now. Same thing for supercomputers. They're built off the existence of quantum mechanics.
This is fascinating. Is this the type of conversation that you have when you are, meeting somebody new for the first time, through, I don't know what the kids use these days, Tinder,
I've actually,
OkCupid. Wow, nicely done, James Chen.
Yes, very nice, James. I actually don't use any of the dating apps, but I also...
You don't need... Who needs dating apps when you're Sherry?
No. I actually don't go on that many dates.
Is that because because you don't consider them dates? Like you go out a lot, and to you they're not dates, but to the guys they're like, all right, I think we're getting somewhere. This is the second time we've gone out.
No.
Sherry's over here like, that was a date?
Maybe the first date sometimes that happens, but the majority of the time I know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's not a date.
It's not a date to you.
I guess that's also true. It's not a date to me, but yeah.
It's not a date. We're just going out for dinner and drinks, and it's not a date.
We're just hanging out.
We're just hanging out. That's an interesting strategy.
I think it's a very common strategy.
Oh, I think it may be an all too common strategy.
But yeah, I don't know. I usually talk about everything. Most of the people that I meet nowadays is from the FGC.
Sounds very dangerous.
Is it? I just talk about Necalli.
Do many times I see women kind of try to get a reaction or like shit test the dude. If you're going out with a guy that has, through fighting games, do you quiz him how many frames of startup is,
Well,
Necalli's crouching medium kick?
Because you actually did
He's
that.
like, it's plus one. And you're like, no, wrong. Minus one. This is no longer a date. Now we're just hanging out.
That's not how it goes, but it's actually funny because when I'm talking to someone, it usually comes into conversation. And they'll be like, well, I know about this more than you. And I'm like, you definitely don't know about it more than me. And
Really?
then that's kind of how
Can you share an example? You don't have to name any names, but can you share an example?
a lot of conversations. I've actually had that conversation multiple times about frames data. They're like, no, you don't know the frames of this. And I was just like, I definitely know the frames.
Oh, so it's the guy trying to test your knowledge, trying to shit test you.
That's how it is most of the time, but I'm usually correct.
I like it. I like it.
Usually correct.
I was wrong a couple of times, I won't lie.
You were wrong a couple of times.
And she can count it. She can count it right now.
Right? So there was this one time, and then there was this other time. I was wrong a couple of times.
Right. Okay.
I'm actually kind of. I don't know about you, James. I'm actually kind of curious as to what maybe you don't have to name any names.
I know there was one point where she thought the SNES was the first Nintendo system, right?
Okay, but that's because.
So that's one.
I know about this one.
That's because I grew up and the first system in my house was an SNES. By the way, I just want people to know. Most people already know this because Jesse keeps telling the story about how that that I thought SNES was the first system.
You changed the character in the battle.
I didn't play games growing up.
Now you just play games as
an
a
adult.
grown-ass woman. You play
Yes,
games.
now I play
My
games.
time to be playing video
Yes.
games.
When I turned, actually, I was turning 19. That's when I first started playing games.
But the thing is, you don't play one-player games though. You always want everything to be competitive, right? Because you only play Street Fighter and like League of Legends, right?
That's actually the only 2 games that I played.
Right, exactly. So, do you consider yourself a gamer then, having playing only two games?
No, I tell everybody I'm a Street Fighter. I'm a Street Fighter player. That's it. I don't say that I'm a gamer. I just play Street Fighter.
I mean, I think it counts. You don't have to play more than one game. If you play one game, you're a gamer, in my opinion. I mean, honestly, I think that's.
I mean,
true.
I don't really care. Like people, they can say I'm not a gamer. I don't really
That's a
care.
better answer.
I just play Street Fighter. Like.
So how is the hitbox going for you there?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It depends on the character, you know. I'm still.
Are you still playing Mika?
I can't play Mika on the hitbox, but if you want to play Mika, I'll play.
No, you can play whoever you want. So who do you play on the
Yeah,
hitbox?
who's your main character now?
I just.
Okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out right now. Okay.
It's the suspense.
Just everybody lower your expectations.
I didn't see. Oh, did you do what I think you did?
What?
Because I might want to try this too. If you do what I did.
What? Setting macros?
No. Who did you pick?
I picked Urien.
Oh, you
I
did
picked
pick-
you guys. I picked
okay.
the crowd favorite over here, Urien.
Okay. I thought you went with Menat or something like that. So.
Oh God, no.
Actually, so like you know,
yeah,
I was commentating at Wednesday Night Fights when Infiltration busted out his Menat.
Yes.
And the way
You and
that
Punk.
me and Punk, and the way that he was playing Menat, I was like, she might be like the next broken character. The way that he was playing her.
The way that he was playing
Yeah.
it, right? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like that character is perfect for Infiltration because he's so movement based.
Yeah,
and he likes to dash around.
I think he has the best movement because when he's in the corner, like when he was playing against Itabashi, he escaped the corner so many times. And I just find that really difficult, especially versus a Gi player with a lariat.
Well, I mean, he was using the jump drill a lot, wasn't he, to get out of the corner, or was he?
No, he did a lot of just raw up forwards. He just knew the gaps in between. Like he's very aware of situations.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's where Infiltration's strength comes from. That's why his Nash was so strong.
Yeah.
But that was before people figured out Nash, so.
Well, it was also.
You mean he just got nerfed to hell?
Well, I mean, even in season 1, right? Because remember, he was dominating for the first half of the year, and then the second half of the year, all of a sudden.
Isn't because he got
Oh,
married?
this is.
Could be. They could.
The curse.
It's not a curse, Sherry. Come on.
It's an opportunity.
I mean, look. Haitani got married, and he won his first major this year, right? So.
There's Haitani, Dagura.
Dogura, yeah, he's married as well. So there you go. It's not.
Who else was it? I mean, obviously,
Choco and Momochi.
there's always anomalies. There's always outliers
Thank you, Sherry.
to theories, you know.
Oh man. Just have to find someone who's willing to support the hobby. Oh no!
Hobby.
critical,
This ain't a game, James. This ain't
is
a
life.
fucking game.
This is life right here.
Did I ever say a hobby can't be life? Right? A hobby is all.
This is a
True.
calling.
I'm telling you right now, a hobby is life right there. I think if you don't have a hobby, you need to get one. Honestly, like it's that important.
I actually don't know who doesn't have a hobby. I feel like everybody likes something.
I blew it.
Oh, but he didn't take advantage of it? You're okay. Here we go. Mix up the.
Oh my God.
6.5 frames. Yeah, I think he's on tilt now.
Yeah, I know. He's like, how did I get hit by that twice?
The two overheads.
He's not on tilt.
Okay, because he had the anti-air.
He won't anti you again. I bet it. Jump forward again. One more time.
Damn, Sherry is just. Oh, you got it. What is that?
Okay, up forward now. No, you had to up forward, not.
I mean, that was a pretty good reaction on her part.
No, it's too easy. It's too easy.
You got this. You got that.
There we go. That's
Okay,
that.
There you go.
Okay,
Set it up.
okay,
Set it
here we
up.
go.
Set it up.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
It's okay. It's okay.
I blew
it's okay.
it.
Relax it, Juice.
blew it.
Relax it,
We
Juice.
can cut the scene out. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. See, yes.
Yes, Sherry's getting- Sherry's getting there.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Yes, exactly. Do you feel like this character's broken? Do you feel like Karen is like super good?
She's just such an annoying character.
Because Punk obviously makes her look this good, but
She is a very good character. It's just the way to beat this character is
went down
to
to 3
have the
bars?
patience of a god.
dude, I'm telling you right now, it's just whoever is winning, that character is the cheapest character, right? Now everyone's complaining about Birdie. I fought a freaking Birdie who was just like turn around headbutting everywhere all over the place, and it's
Yeah.
that's
I
because-
mean, no one can do it better than Mena.
Yes, that is true. And I think anybody who says that Mena only won because Birdie is broken is a fool. And I think
It's
that is
crazy.
not true at all.
Like, if you looked at us even like a month before Capcom Cup, and you told people that you thought that Birdie is top tier, top 3,
yeah,
they would look at you
uh-huh.
crazy.
Dude, you remember when Luffy won Evo, then everyone was like, oh, that's just because
I mean,
Rose
Rose
is
is broken. Rose is definitely broken. I thought that even before he won Evo. That's because I play Filipino Man all the time.
Oh, yeah,
And I said,
okay.
Rose is 100% broken.
Well, I mean, even like, what is it, Cien winning with Gen in Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, and then everybody
everyone-
said Gen was broken. I mean, that's it's just normal.
Yeah.
I don't find any surprise to it nowadays.
Threw? She
She's
threw?
very good throw range.
She threw? Okay, I'm salty for Gootecks right now. I'm gonna drink some relaxant juice for
The
Gootecks.
relaxant juice.
The relaxant juice. Here we go.
Nice.
I like this. I didn't have this the first time on Excellent Adventures, but I like this. I like this part right here. So I'm totally down.
The
with
line
this part.
one. Everybody says one day I will drink, and I actually had a bet with my friend when I was 16. He told me once I hit 21, I would be one of those like crazy Asian girls that get drunk every day, like going to the club. And I said I'll put 100 on it that I won't. And you know, when I was 16, 100 is a lot. So he owes me that 100 now.
To a lot of us, Sherry.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say in this esports
All right,
life
big baller, big baller physics engineer. Okay, I got you. I see you. Okay.
I remember we're both esports here.
Yeah, dude.
So, you know, you're talking $100. I'm just like, man, it'd be nice. I could.
What do you mean? You guys are esports. Esports. You guys clearly make at least 200K a year.
Oh.
Oh yeah. All right. You're right. Yeah.
Especially as a tournament organizer.
I was about to get really mad, but then I was like, oh, okay, yeah. No, you're right. 200K, totally. 200K.
I'm so triggered right now. I can't even speak. Jesus Christ. Esports
Oh my
money.
God. Esports money.
Just bring in the big bucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
but I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't drink until it was 1 year at the Evo East is when I first
Evo
started
East,
drinking
okay.
because
Evo East was like 2000-ish too? 2002,
2000
2003?
no 2004 or 5ish about
Okay,
sometime around
okay.
there, and dude, like it was just that night. I've told the story many times in various places. I don't know if it's too long to tell here,
No.
but like
We got nothing but time. James.
it was just like one of the wildest nights ever, and like as
Wait,
a reason.
was it John Troy's birthday?
No, not that
I
one.
remember that
No.
story.
You don't. Shh, nobody needs to know about that story, okay? And don't ask Bronson Tran about it
Oh
either.
God, I think Bronson's the one who told me that
Yeah,
story.
I'm sure he did. Bronson.
I love Bronson. Remember when I beat him on cross assault?
Tell it. Don't leave us hanging, Sherry.
I mean, everybody who tuned into cross assault knows that I beat
That was
Bronson. That was
was a
during the
long
release
time ago.
of Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
I feel like
Street
this
Fighter Cross
person has a
what?
hitbox.
Yeah, the way that he's moving back
the
and
way
forth,
the
right?
character's moving back and forth.
Or a pad.
Yeah, or a pad. But I like the patience from Gootecks.
I'm
so.
telling you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. the patience.
So yeah, anyways, the story that we'll.
Moving on. Nothing happened. Moving on. James, finish your story. Hurry up.
The
was
Evo
great.
East story or the John
Yes.
Choi birthday story?
No, when you first got drunk.
Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't that. You know what? To be honest, I'm an old man right now. I think I've only been drunk once in my life.
Okay.
And I've never had a hangover before. I've had a very boring life.
In the right/wrong place, James Chen.
I don't know what you're talking about, Gootecks. No, the Evo East one was the very famous story of when we went to Evo East. Obviously, we didn't want to transport all the TVs over there, so we found a company that we can rent all the TVs from.
Okay.
They were like, sorry, there's a mix-up in the order, but don't worry, we'll make it up to you by giving you these awesome flat screen monitors instead of the CRTs instead. And we were like,
what about the lag?
so we got, exactly, and this was before lag was even like a real thing.
Oh,
this
okay.
is right when people were finding out that flat screens had terrible lag.
Yeah.
So they said, James, you're an execution guy, test it to see if it has lag. And I tried it a little bit and I could land all my combos. And they're like, oh, okay. I learned at that point in time that combos is not a good way to test lag because you just have muscle memory built into yourself.
Yeah.
Because everyone showed up and was like, this shit has lag everywhere. And this was like Friday night before the tournament started.
Terrible.
And so pretty much everybody was like, and then I won't name the name because he's still in the community right now, but he like went on SRK, was like, don't come to Evo East. This is the shittiest tournament ever. All the monitor has lag. And like we were like, dude, like the tournament hasn't even started yet. And literally what happened was that Tom and Tony called every Walmart in the vicinity to see if any of them was open for 24 hours. We found one 50 miles away that had at least 20 of these CRTs available. So in the middle of the night, we drove a car, and since this was the Evo East with the Yaris sponsorship, someone drove the Toyota
I remember that.
truck in the big giant car transportation vehicle
Yeah.
over there, and he was like, you know what? I will drive down there so we can pack all the TVs in there for you guys. And we're like, you are the fucking hero, right?
Yeah.
So we drive all the way down there. We're driving, this is telling you in the middle of the night. This is like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. We are driving down to a Walmart 50 miles away. It's not even in the same state that we were, having the tournament in. And we're heading down over there, and then by the time we get off the freeway, Tony Cannon is the only one in the U-Haul truck, or in the big truck, and he calls us on the phone. And he's like, guys, we're lost. We don't know where we're going right now. And we're
That's because that's before there were smartphones for the GPS.
well, we were like, holy shit, this sucks. And he was, and then Tony literally was like, just kidding, it's right around the corner.
Oh, wow.
And we're like, fuck you, Tony.
Wow.
So we go there, and again, this is all on jchenzor, flickr.com/jchenzor. I have photos of this on here, this entire story. And we go into the Walmart, and sure enough, Tom was like, do you have this TV? And he's like, they're like, yes. He's like, we'll take 20 of them. And so literally Tom Cannon just busts out and buys 20 TVs right there on the spot, and we pack them into the truck and we start driving back.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, we get a call from Tony Cannon, again, who's still in the other truck. He's like, hey guys, the clutch pedal is hanging by a wire right now. It broke during the drive.
Yo, my clutch.
And we were
my
like,
clutch pedal's been hanging by a wire for years.
dude.
It's falling off.
And we were like, fuck you, Tony, stop making jokes.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm serious. It's swinging back. We can't get out of second gear right now. Like, we are literally stuck in second gear.
How?
And then there was a truck stop where all trucks have to stop and pay money.
Okay, yeah.
So us and the other car drove ahead, went into that spot, and we're like, there's gonna be a truck, their clutch is broken, they're gonna barrel through here, here's their money.
Wow.
Like, we paid ahead of time, and sure enough, they busted through, and then...
Wait, so they drove in second gear the entire time?
Yes. And not only that, but there was a turn that was practically a 180-degree turn off of the freeway to get into the hotel. And the guy did it. He did, and I believe you could have done it too. I believe that, by the way, because I've been go-kart racing with her before, which was very frightening. But the guy actually pulled it around, and we set up the entire tournament, the TVs.
That's
and
amazing.
Even the Virginia guys, they just got there at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like Chris Lee, David Wright, and Mike Creaky, and all of us were like, let's get to work, boys. And like, they had just driven 10 hours, and they helped us set up all the TVs.
That's amazing.
And and then the next morning, there it was. All the CRTs were ready to go.
And then you had a good drink.
And then after the tournament was done, I was like, fuck you, I am drinking this weekend. So that was the one that changed me forever.
I think you need more relaxing, James. This is the most I've ever heard you curse.
I think that's why I'm cursing. I'm actually kind of warm right now. I'm not. Oh, here we go. Oh, why did that hit so weird? That was weird. What the hell just happened?
actually wasn't paying attention, so I can't explain anything.
But yeah, that was probably one of the wildest Evo stories. But again, it just shows the effort, the extent that a lot of TOs will go through just to
Oh, for sure.
just to make sure these tournaments run well. And I know a lot of people out there think that, you know, these TOs are just doing it for the money or whatever
Yeah.
like that. But, you know.
I mean, the money helps.
Yeah, of course.
But-
there's nothing wrong with them making money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
First and foremost, they do it because they love to do it.
Right. The Cannons would not have been doing Evo. The Cannons and Wizard would not have been doing Evo since 2002.
Yeah, if
where
it
it was
wasn't for
making
that.
no money at those times, you know, all the way till now if they didn't actually love it. So shout outs to them, absolutely.
Yeah, and shout outs to them for helping put together the NYU Game Center Evo Scholarship.
Right. That's right. And not a lot of
Sponsoring this
applications.
show.
Yeah, not a lot of applications last year. So, you know, this year, get in there.
Yeah.
And that's a full ride in their game department, their game center department. So you don't want, oh, you did it. Let's go.
Yeah, like that's just such an amazing opportunity that you can get a full ride scholarship to undergrad and graduate school, provided by NYU. What like an amazing university already to begin with.
Oh, she got you. It's okay. It's okay. You got this. You got this. You can't spell Gootecks without got. So you got this, dude. Got this. I don't know what that means, but you know what? I'll go with it. Nice. Oh, parries. There you go. Just like you said, they like to do parries on wake up.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, she just ate it.
All right, okay, all right, he knows. All right, I get it. All right, fine.
Oh. Okay. Push you into the corner time. That's all she wants to do at this point. Yep.
How?
Oh, she wasted that opportunity. What? How did she recover?
Oh, you're good. There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
That was
Okay,
all.
no more stun. No more stun.
Oh,
There we go. Get it started.
Oh, got her.
Put it in front of her.
Oh, okay, okay.
Drop the aegis in front of her. There you go. There you go. Oh. You should have walked up throne. But it's okay. It's all good. It was close. It's very close.
We need our resident champion here to defend our honor here. What is rattling inside your joystick?
There's a screw loose in there, and I actually have no idea where that screw goes.
Yeah, screw loose in here, guys.
Is it plugged in? It
Yeah,
is,
it's
okay.
plugged in.
Okay, so just, yeah, there you go, log in. That's a nice picture you got there.
Thank you. It was a photo from a.
Whose wedding was that from, huh? Whose wedding was that from?
Little guy, a guy that we've known for a long time, Steve. Steve, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
okay,
Holding it down, married life, had the misfortune of having good old Gootecks. Marry him and his now wife together, and I had a.
You know, I mean,
I had a hand in the beginning, and then putting them together forever.
Matchmaker.
Yeah, that's right.
okay, well, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, edit this part out so he doesn't hear it, but I never really liked that Steve guy. To be honest with you, he was always kind of a weird person, you know. I don't know, I just like.
Now he's
But as long as
happily-
you don't put it, he'll never know that I said that.
he's happily married now. Call Gootecks for all your matchmaking and wedding officiating needs.
Hook your boy up, dude. Come on.
When did you? Is there a fiance?
Well, no, I mean, like the wait, did you actually like perform the wedding or something?
Yeah.
Look at the photo, dude. Look at it.
I want to see priest Gootecks.
I think I did not understand the photo.
Wait, hold on.
View
Yeah, it's like-
profile
yeah.
picture. It's down there, yeah. Still making my wedding
Milking.
officiant.
Still
no,
milking my wedding officiant debut, LOL.
I'm impressed. Okay.
Hey,
okay.
it's Bacon is Beast.
Oh, Bacon is Beast
All right,
is
hold on.
back.
Let
All
me
right.
get you. Let me get you. I got you.
Okay, yeah, you need to get revenge for me here. You need to get revenge.
Very
Sherry.
fine picture.
Thank you.
I mean, you have our best record right now, so you're 1-1, and
Well, you know, you beat them or not.
oh, I beat him or not. You're right. Okay. So I have one win at least. Whew. At least I'm not winless. Whew.
Yeah, definitely would not want to be that guy / the host of the show. Definitely, no.
Ooh, dude, she just dandy stepped her way right into that.
Oh, see, I always assume that when that happens, I can't actually throw her out of it because I just assume that there is no justice in this game, and if I feel like I should be able to throw her out of it, like, oh, she's just gonna be able to text, so I just don't even bother.
That's that CVS 2, throw them out of the rolls, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was sick. Okay, that was sick.
Nice. Oh, but she's done. She's done.
As this activation.
Let's go,
Sherry.
overhead.
Yeah, that's right. Now Bacon is bust, man. You're gonna take him down.
James, you're super quick on the draw.
Everyone thinks I write these things ahead of time before I jump on the commentary, and I will tell you this right now. I think there's only been like 1 or 2 puns that I've written ahead of time, and I've never been able to use them.
Would they make sense if you shared them with us now?
Oh,
I
have you.
really want to see a Balrog do a turnaround punch to Amika doing the Flying Peach, because then I could say he tapped that ass. But it's never happened yet. It's never happened yet, and it makes me really mad about that.
I'm furious for you, James. I feel like you sat in front of the mirror, practicing, writing, and then delivering.
All right.
He tapped that ass.
But I've never had a chance to do that yet.
God.
I had
okay,
the one,
one
I had,
day.
I had the one I was doing with Yipes. Just now I'm going through all the puns again. But this was at the Iowa tournament that Sherry helped organize, and like we were doing commentary for Marvel, and I was like, I'm really sad there's no snapbacks in this game, right? And,
No.
and Yipes was like, oh, they would be kind of OD, right? They'd be too good. I was like, no, because I want someone to be able to snap someone back and then activate the reality gem so I could say snap back to reality.
James Chen, this is why making that esports money, you know.
See, I had to repeat that here because I'm pretty sure there wasn't that many people on the stream at the time, and I felt like that was kind of a waste.
You're
So,
like,
I got it here now.
This thing on? It's okay, we've at least doubled that audience now, from 10 to 20 viewers. This joke is going a long way. This pun has got legs, James.
There you go.
Don't die. Damn it.
Damn. Well, never mind. Back to
Execution error.
Bacon and Beast.
That shouldn't have
It's
worked.
okay. This character. I mean, what do you think of this character? Actually, do you think she's like top tier? Do you think she's mid tier, high tier, mid tier, low tier?
I think that any character that's DLC in Season X will be bumped up 1 notch in Season Y. So, not only was she the first or the second DLC character in Season 2, they've had like an entire season to kind of see how things kind of pan out.
Right.
Therefore, I believe that anybody that played Colleen this year
Is going to be rewarded heavily.
Yes.
I mean, look what happened with Urien and Balrog, right? So.
Except for the fact that, when they put out Akuma and like Season 2 this time last year, it was more of a beta test for what Season 2 was going to be. Because when the balance patch came in February, that's kind of like Season 2.5 or whatever.
Yeah. And then they also retracted a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah. No, this was not an equal opportunity nerf hammer.
Right.
This was I feel like very particular.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably because all those
profiling.
I think a lot of those jerks out there were complaining too heavily about Urien, right? I've definitely never done that.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Those
Who
people
could it have been? I don't know.
Those people with, like voices that are heard.
That's right, yeah.
Stuff,
Heard on Capcom Pro Tour.
On ESL King of the
all
Hill.
the time.
Getting bodied by Sejam, hitting standing fierce all day, and yeah.
Okay.
I mean, James, you've had, you've been doing commentary for quite some time. What sort of advice or guidance would you give to?
It's
It's
okay,
okay, Sherry.
It's not okay.
Bacon
It's not okay.
is a bastard. Okay.
Yeah, you got this. You got this. Bacon is not good for you, so there you go. So you're just not letting.
That's okay. We're gonna cut this one out completely.
Yes.
I started off with losses. We're gonna take
Just
a
cut out
break.
everything Bacon
Yeah.
is Beast has done. We never played this person ever.
And we're gonna take a break. And we're gonna think about our NYU Game Center Evo Scholarship applications and what we would put on it if we were applying. And when we come back, we're gonna come back with more W's. James is gonna elaborate on what it takes to be a strong commentator. Sherry's gonna elaborate on what it takes to be a strong woman. And I'm gonna elaborate on what it takes to be a sad, sad individual. Thanks for watching. See you later. Is it an excuse if you say you didn't practice enough? Is that an excuse? That's
I mean, that's the option select. That is the #1 fighting game option select.
no.
You tell someone.
You tell me one person that says they didn't practice enough, and that's
Dude,
why they.
that's
They
like-
say they don't play.
Yeah, I don't even play this anymore. That's the option select. So that way, when you lose to him, then you're a scrub for losing to him. And then if they beat you, then you're a scrub because they beat you and they haven't been playing.
Yeah.
That's the #1 option select.
Nice.
Well, here was the option. I selected a crush camp.
So let me ask you, should I make the most terrible mistake ever?
Oh,
What's that?
you're trying to break the monotony
Oh.
by
Yeah,
playing Menat?
You have quite a bit of time left. But you have to be careful because you don't have used to trigger.
I
Too
thought
much
it was
shoulder
closer.
to a super.
Here you go. The Menat experiment is not succeeding here.
Gotcha. Oop.
It is not succeeding right now.
See what you did there.
I actually enjoy this game. I like the game, you know. But no, you're gonna live. You're gonna live. But you gotta deal with the mix-up.
That's definitely not safe. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault, Sherry.
But you know,
She was like, he's right. And that caused that
Yeah,
split
the
second.
momentary, yeah. You got him. You got him.
No.
Oh my God.
It lagged. I couldn't tell.
Right.
So you were wrong on the timing?
No.
The game was
Yeah.
wrong.
I
The
mean,
game
that's
was
what
wrong.
lag does.
The internet was wrong.
Oh,
This is what you get for playing 3 to 5. If this is 5, this would not be happening.
You chose the match.
Wait, you said that I should do 3 to 5.
Right,
Right,
but you
but-
still accepted the match.
Right, we don't have to play the threes.
You could've
I don't reject people.
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that?
I don't think that was a good thing.
You know what I meant.
No, I have no idea what you meant.
At the next
None.
tournament, dude, it's gonna be.
Yep. Well, so when I saw you on Excellent Venture, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like hey Sherry, when I saw you on
Now
Excellent Venture,
now you really need to look up that video, dude. Now you really need to look up that
you
video.
said that you didn't reject anybody, so.
Now you really need to look up that video.
So what are you saying? Like, what are you saying?
Now you
You're
really-
wrong,
now
or
you-
you're like a
Now you need to
liar?
look-
I don't
Look,
reject
you did.
matches online.
Okay. Now I'm sad.
So just constantly swiping right. All right, everybody.
Okay.
That about wraps it up.